everyone, it's your girl Sam, and today I'm going to be doing a flip through of this book here because one of my goals for this year is to start documenting more things on paper. I kind of backtracked and did some of 2019 and 2020, and I want to show you some of my favorite spreads I did, and I hope it inspires you to do the same. I hope my friends hop on board with this because it just looks so good together, and it's actually like you can think and relive the little memories instead of just looking at pictures alone. This is the starting part of 2019. I put in all of the highlights on all the travel adventures. By the way, if I'm skipping anything, it's because there's family or other people who might not want to be in my YouTube video. Here is the graduation stuff. It's a combination of Sarah and I's graduations and our graduation party. Kind of just did a flip book of sorts. There's a few under there that I won't be showing. And I got a bunch of graduation stickers. I tend to just get a lot of stickers because it goes with the theme. And over here, I did London. Right after graduating, I flew over to London because my friend Ngok was studying abroad in a bunch of different pink places. I'm in love with the color pink, if you can't tell. And I just like write down titles using the metallic markers, adding on stickers, and writing memories. Like for example, I used to really love Zayn in One Direction, like super obsessed to the point where I literally like made an account for him on Facebook and had him marry me. Really bad Photoshop pictures I did of us. And then over here is one of my favorite spreads in the entire book. We did Amsterdam. So we went for about 2 days, and in those 2 days, we got some pictures. I kept this map from all the stuff we did. There was a map available. And also, one of the shops I went to gave us one of these bags, so I glued it to here and then kept some of our tickets. I think this is what I bought from the shop and they gave me a bag. And then here are some various tickets. And this is when we did the canal tour. Here is Ricky and I's first date. We ended up taking pictures that day because it was a place where there was a lot of different mini backdrop setup areas. And then my senior formal. Over here, I just cut out some tickets of the event and stuck it back here. I did a 4-month-long training program, and as a part of that, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose my first summer ever after graduating from college to working. But it ended up being one of the best times ever. I met some of like the closest friends I have now, and I'm just very grateful for all the experiences I had. It was like a class style thing, and my friends were really silly and like drawing random sticky notes. So I kept some of them. So I'm a VIP choom. There's a thing going on with green Skittles because I really liked green Skittles and this guy always had Skittles. Someone drew my phrase where I'm like, hey guys, it's your girl Sam. During one of those weekends, we took a road trip down to Charlotte and we went to one of the hotel bars all the way at the top, and it was such a beautiful view. We got to watch the sunset, and this actually took me a really long time to make for what it looks like. I didn't use any references to do this. I literally just like tried to figure something out in my head, and this is what came out of it. A boba shop opened up called Boba Baba, and we were like, we have to check it out. So we went down to Busch Gardens, Virginia. It was amazing. The roller coasters were so big. Danya visited me, and we just like went around Chapel Hill, and I kept this. So that pops out. Over here, that's Eric, Gabe, Austin, Teresha, the LEAP graduating class, you know. This is a little out of order, but in September we went to Chicago. I kept the band that we had. This is also from that same museum. They had a lot of like illusions and just cool pop-ups to take pictures of. I finally came back home. We went on a little weekend trip to New York City, and I finally got to have that individual ramen thing. You can sit in a little booth on your own, or you can sit next to people. And then we also went to the Lion Friends store. Everything is so cute there. Here comes 2020. Let's see what happens from here. Right, so it's off to a strong start. Nina and I just went all over, and I kept some of our tickets, like the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. I got my first car that's brand new. Before this, I was driving like a 15-year-old car. By the way, these aren't even real Polaroids. I mean, these were Polaroids, but I took a picture of the Polaroids because someone else has them, and then I cut them out and they still look like Polaroids. We're still in February, still off to a strong start. We did a little road trip to New Hampshire for the ice castles. There was the 4 of us. We were having a good time. And then everything changes suddenly March-ish, beginning of March, middle March, where I just started baking everything that I could not go out and get and I just cut out the things I tried to bake. I got really into making choux au carcaline. Failed a lot at making matcha souffle pancakes. Find more social distanceable things. Sarah and I woke up with our family to watch the sunrise. We did a lot of picnics around this time. In the fall, we got to see a little bit after peak foliage up in New Hampshire, so you should check this place out someday. I kept the map from one of the highway stops. I have some stickers of leaves on there, and then I also added the hang tag that we had on our car. Towards the end of 2020, there were a lot of outdoor light displays, so I just added some pictures there. And last but not least, in 2020, I turned 23 and Ricky surprised me with a green tea cloud cake. My other friends also sent me some surprises, so I kind of noted that. I'm very thankful for all the support I received this year and just, you know, the people I was still able to connect with the pandemic going on, which was crazy. Like 2019 to 2020 was such a big difference. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and give it a thumbs up if you appreciate the effort that I put into it. I hope it also inspired you to maybe consider, you know, scrapbooking on your own, because I think it's just so nice to be able to look back at these memories. Like every now and then when you remember the scrapbook and you start flipping through it again, it's like, oh my goodness, like remembering things you did before. See you guys next time. Bye!